everyone and welcome back to Carefree Caravanning. In this week's video we have a chat with the resident wardens here where we're staying at the moment at Lincoln Farm Park in Oxfordshire.
Yeah, we thought it would be an idea to give you guys who are thinking about becoming wardens just an insight of what's behind the scenes and really what's involved.
What the job involves basically.
Yeah. So we're going to have a quick chat with them and hopefully if you are thinking about doing it, it might sway you or make your mind up.
Or decide it's not for you at all.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go and have a chat with them. Right, so we're here with Ivan and Dee. Hi guys.
Hi.
First of all, can I just say thank you so much for taking the time to have a chat with us. I know you've been working all day, you've literally just finished, so it's very kind of you to sit down and have a chat with us.
We just wanted to basically, we meet a lot of people who really want to do what you're doing, as in become wardens and living the dream really. You know, people who love caravanning or motorhoming, just want to do it full time. So we just ask you sort of, how long have you been wardens now?
Just over 4 weeks.
4 weeks?
No.
Yeah.
You're kidding?
Wow.
Just over 4 weeks.
Wow.
And what was it that made you decide that you wanted to become wardens?
It was the fact that we got a motorhome last year in June and we enjoyed it that much we wanted to do it more long term. So we went off and we had 6 months travelling around, and then we decided we needed to earn some pennies to pay for going away next winter.
Right.
So we applied for some interviews and then we finally came here for a on-spec interview and we got the job within 20 minutes of having the interview.
Wow. Wow.
Obviously
amazing.
two very likeable people.
Yeah.
Very lucky, very lucky.
Oh, fantastic. And do you have your motorhome here now?
We've got the motorhome here, but we're living in a static, which we've been given to live in.
Oh, crikey.
So that's even easier.
Amazing. And is it a seasonal thing? Or is
Our contract goes, we started April and we're going on till end of September is our contract, but there is chance of extra work because it's closed seasons when you do all the extra works.
So what will you guys do at the end of the season?
Once we finish working, whether it be September or November, then we'll be off to Spain and Portugal.
In the motorhome?
In the motorhome.
Oh, fantastic.
Nice.
That's living the dream.
Well,
and is that for what, the 3 or 4 months?
That's for 3 months, then
for
we're
the
back here
winter?
for the end of February.
If we're invited back.
If we're invited back, yeah.
Yeah.
When will you know that?
I would imagine, I think if we were to ask, they would tell us now.
Yeah.
But I
Yes.
think all things looking good that we would come
Are
back.
you enjoying
I love it.
the job?
Absolutely.
Love it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So would you mind just give us an idea of an average day that you guys do? I mean, I know you're on reception, Dee, and Ivan, you're on the grounds.
Yeah.
How would you say your average day?
What time do you start in the morning? Let's go from there.
We start at 8
Okay.
if we're on the early shift,
Yeah.
and we work through till 6 on that shift. If we're on the late shift, we start at 10:30 and finish at 8:30. And you get an hour in that time for your lunch. So that's a long day. It just blends in. You don't know where you are from one day to the next.
No.
Really.
Yeah.
'cause
Is
the
it
time
so?
just
No
goes-
day is really the same.
No.
Today's the
So, but
same.
you have jobs that need to be done.
Yeah.
Talk us through.
For the men, we have to do the pool checks in the morning, so we check all the chlorine levels and all that side of things. We have to take the covers off, get the spars all sorted, so it's ready to be open for 8:30 when the swim starts. And then we go out and do a rubbish run in the morning to empty all the bins and the rubbish from the storage areas, sweep up around the toilets, check the toilets are all got tissue and all the rest.
Do you clean the toilets?
No, we've got cleaners on.
Cleaners
here,
come
so-
in to do that?
Yeah, so we're
Okay.
lucky there because that's one of the biggest jobs a warden has to do.
Yeah, on other sites they do have that responsibility,
but we
don't
haven't
they?
got that here. We're lucky they've got cleaners come in to do that for us.
You landed on your
So-
feet here.
Definitely. So then after all that, then we just do maintenance of whatever we need to do. So there's lots going on at the moment. There's lots of staining going on, lots of weeding going on.
Yeah.
We've got
Yeah.
a new information centre, so there's painting to be done. There's loads to be done.
And Dee, what about your day?
I come in, open up, make sure everything's okay in the shop. We're stocked up. We do actually mop, clean. We keep the central area clean, so we normally mop that first thing in the morning, so that it's nice and fresh.
Yes.
And then it's the case of booking in people coming swimming first off, looking for online bookings and processing them, telephone bookings. Then it's keeping the shop stocked, so we may have to go to the wholesalers, come back. Making sure that between pool times that the pool's clean and tidy.
Yes.
Making sure that the loos are clean, things like that.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the evening it's cash up, stock up, make sure it's all clean and tidy for the people the next morning.
And how many days do you have on? How many days off?
Generally we work 3 days and have 2 days off.
Okay.
So,
That's
And
not
are
too
you on
bad.
call sort of 24 hours?
If you're on the late shift,
Yeah.
then you take the phone with you, so anybody has any problems, they ring that and then you sort it out.
And do you
Right.
have many people calling it in
we
the
generally do
small
a walk
hours?
around. Once we've locked up at night, we generally do a walk around the site, make sure everybody's okay, and then you tend to go out again
Go
a
out
bit
again
later.
just to shut the park up,
Yeah.
put the chain across, make
Yeah.
sure it's all
So
tidy.
there's the two of you here. How many other wardens are working
Three
here?
couples.
Three couples, and they're all living on site as
Yeah.
well?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, brilliant. Interesting question. What skills or qualifications do you need to possess in
For
order
people
to
who are watching
become
this, I mean, do they
a
have to go on
caravan warden?
courses or?
I think you've got to be a people person first and foremost. You've got
Yeah.
to be able to get on with people from all walks of life
Yes.
and share their passion really for travelling or for caravanning, for motorhoming. You've got that in common with them that you can talk to them about, and you've got to be organised.
I suppose it's too early because you've only been here 4 weeks, but have you had a situation where someone's had a problem with their motorhome or their caravan and you've had to help them out or
We've
sort
had
them out?
problems with with the electrics going off. We've had to go and sort that out, which is generally just the on and off switch at the back of the post. We did have one where it's the main fuse in the toilet area, so we had to go and find that to sort that out. Yeah, people have problems with their vans, but we have a chap in Whitney, so we just call him and he
Brilliant.
comes and sorts that out, so that saves us the hassle of that.
We had a couple today that booked in. They've tried to get their awning up
No,
today.
their tent.
Oh, their tent.
The brand new
And
tent.
they couldn't, so they came. So I don't know whether it was your
Me and Chris
went and sorted that out for them. But generally, if they've forgotten things, we try and just
help out where we
them out
can.
where we can.
So can I ask, what jobs did you have in your previous life, that have helped you where you are now? Ivan, you're very much a handyman,
Yeah,
aren't you?
I'm a handyman. I was a window cleaner, odd jobber, so I put my hands to a lot of things anyway.
Yes.
From anything, from electrics. I do a little bit of electric, bit of plumbing, bit
Yeah.
of tiling, bit of
Yeah.
gardening, all that sort of stuff. So it's all come in handy so far.
Yeah.
So
And you, Dee?
I was a teacher.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
wow.
You must have a lot of patience then.
I mean, don't feel you have to answer this question, but is the pay good, or would you say it's the average pay, or below average pay, or
at the moment we're on minimum wage,
right?
but with our lifestyle here, we don't pay any bills for our living quarters.
Yeah,
We get a few extras where we have
Yeah.
people come on and supply food like pizzas and stuff, and we get a meal out of that. So
Fantastic.
it all adds on. And
Yeah.
its cost of living is minimal, so we don't need a massive wage, and we're not
Yeah.
under any
Yeah.
pressure to
Yeah.
pay
And
big bills.
Would you say? What would you say is the worst part of the job for anyone thinking about doing this? What would you say is you need to really think about before you do take it further?
I think probably it's that you are on site all the time. So even if you're not working, you've got to make sure that you go away and do
Or
something.
get off site for
Get
a day.
off site
or
Yeah.
and do
whatever.
something.
And leave the
otherwise-
phone behind.
And leave,
Yeah,
leave
yeah.
the phone behind. Not that people will call on you, but automatically, because the type of people you are, I think that it attracts. You want to help out if there's a problem, if you see something happening,
Yeah.
and of course on your day off, you
Yeah.
need to have your day off, really.
And would you give any advice to anyone who is watching this, who's thinking about doing it?
Get on and do it.
Well, yeah.
Just
Oh,
get on and
wow.
do it. Really?
No
Don't
hesitation
think
there.
about it. Just do
Just do
it.
it. Just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Yeah.
You know, Ivan and Dee, you have been so kind giving us your time today. Thank you so very, very much indeed.
Yes,
And
thank you, both of
We
you.
really, really appreciate it.
We
So
do.
thank you very, very much indeed.
Thank you
You're
so
welcome.
much,
Thank
and
you.
good luck with everything in the future.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I hope you enjoy your time here and your winters abroad.
I'm sure
That's
we
what
will.
it's all about.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.
That was really interesting,
Do you
wasn't
know
it?
what? That was
Really
such a
interesting.
good insight, and
Yeah.
I mean, we have to thank them so much for
Yes.
their time.
Yeah. Ivan and Dee, they really seem to be enjoying life at the moment. You know,
Oh, don't they just?
really enjoying
Absolutely.
it.
I mean, we spoke to them off camera before that, and as you saw them on camera, they are just the nicest people and really
friendly, really helpful. I think it goes to prove that if you want to do this job, you can't be a grumpy old man or a grumpy
Is that you
old
saying
woman.
I couldn't do the job then?
Well,
yeah, I think as well is there are a couple of other YouTube channels out there that do wardening, and in winter they then go abroad. There's the Happy Travellers. There's also the Gypsy Souls. That's Mark and Judy.
Mark and Judy.
Yeah. So
And Summer.
and some of the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're great channels. So if you're thinking about becoming wardens, then it might be worth just popping over to their channel and
And
contacting
I'm
them.
sure they wouldn't be. They'd be more than happy to help if you've got any questions.
Yeah,
to
I mean,
ask
they
them.
come across as amenable, so, you know, if you ask
Yeah.
a question, they'll come back to you.
Yeah.
But
So
it's,
I'd just like to say, not only Ivan and Dee, but all the rest of the team here at
Oh,
Lincoln Farm
superb.
Park. They have been
Absolutely
so helpful,
superb.
so kind. They would do anything for you. So thank you so much to all the team here.
Here.
Hope that's given you a bit of an insight, helped you a little bit. I think that's
Yeah.
it for this time,
I think it is. So, yeah, if we've been any help and you found this useful, then, as we always say, just give us a subscribe. The little caravan's going to come over on my left shoulder. So I think that's it from us. So
Thanks
thank
for
you very much
watching.
indeed for watching. See you next time.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.